Good evening. I'm Christine Johnson.
I'm Maurice Dubois. This is a CBS 2 special report on the deadly terror attack in Lower Manhattan today. Here are the details now. 8 people are dead, at least 12 hurt, some of them critically, after a man drove a rented Home Depot truck onto a bike path along the West Side Highway. It happened just after 3 this afternoon. Witnesses say the bikers who were hit on the path never saw the truck coming. He hit them all from behind. A law enforcement official tells us the suspect shouted Allah Akbar after the attack.
Police say after mowing them down, he then rammed the truck into a school bus. 4 people were hurt there, 2 adults and 2 children. The driver was then seen wandering through the streets with fake weapons in his hand. Police then shot him in the stomach. The driver is now in custody and being treated at a local hospital. Once again, police are investigating this incident as an act of terror.
This animation here gives you a sense of just how far the suspect traveled. After getting on that bike path, he went almost a mile downtown, ultimately crashing at West Street and Chambers Street. We are learning more tonight about that suspect. Police identify him as Sayfullo Saipov. He's 29 years old and lives in Tampa, Florida.
Saipov, reportedly from Uzbekistan. CBS News reported he's been working as a truck driver and has 4 traffic tickets on his record, but nothing more serious.
CBS 2's Tony Aiello has been near the scene all afternoon.
He joins us now with more. Tony.
Christine and Maurice, the police presence has relaxed somewhat here at the corner of Chambers and Greenwich, and certainly the crowds have diminished as well. This happened at a time when many students were either arriving at Borough of Manhattan Community College for evening classes or finishing up afternoon classes, and also leaving the grade school right here on Chambers Street and also Stuyvesant High School. We have some video that shows the moments after Sayfullo Saipov smashed his rental truck into different people at different points along the West Side Highway. He ended up near Chambers and the West Side Highway. He waving around a paintball gun and also a BB gun, at which point he was shot by a police officer with the NYPD. He was shot in the abdomen, we're told, and late this afternoon we have some information about the name of the police officer who shot him. He is Officer Ryan Nash. He's assigned to the 1st Precinct in Manhattan, and he fired on Sayfullo Saipov in order to end this rampage of terror. Thousands of counter-terror officers and investigators are working on this tonight, piecing together what he did, what was his path to radicalization, where did he get the vehicle, how did he bring it into Manhattan, a moment-by-moment reconstruction of today's terror. Commissioner O'Neill and other officials spoke about it around 5:15 this afternoon.
Today, there was a loss of innocent life in Lower Manhattan. The dead and injured were just going about their days, heading home from work or from school or enjoying the afternoon sun on bicycles. This is a tragedy of the greatest magnitude for many people, for many families here in New York City and beyond today. I want to commend the response of our NYPD officer that was on post near the location who stopped the carnage moments after it began. Also, the work of the first responders, including the fire department and EMS personnel, surely helped save additional lives.
We, at this moment, based on the information we have, we know of 8 innocent people who have lost their lives and over a dozen more injured. We know that this action was intended to break our spirit. But we also know New Yorkers are strong, New Yorkers are resilient, and our spirit will never be moved by an act of violence, an act meant to intimidate us. We have been tested before as a city very near the site of today's tragedy, and New Yorkers do not give in the face of these kinds of actions.
And that resolve from Mayor de Blasio shared by most of the people that I spoke with, people who live, work, and go to school in this neighborhood. They're obviously distraught, they're shaken, but they're going to go on with their lives, understanding that lone wolf terror is a fact of life in the modern age, and it's very difficult for the NYPD to stop. I reported earlier this evening that police believe that this vehicle, this Home Depot vehicle, was rented at a Home Depot right near the entrance of the Holland Tunnel in Jersey City. They are there trying to find out what they can about the circumstances of Sayfullo Saipov renting this. And they're also, again, retracing the path that he took into the city. I'm told that Port Authority police were first flagged down near West and Spring Street, right outside the exit from the Holland Tunnel, that a female had been hit in the bike path, and another Port Authority police officer on patrol was then flagged down near VC and West, a little bit further south, by an off-duty NYPD sergeant who said there were 3 male DOAs at his scene and also a female that were injured. So police officers swarmed the area immediately. Many of them were here right away, literally within moments of this happening. A very long, traumatic day for those first responders. They're doing their job, and they do it so well. And we're told that we can expect increased police presence here in the Lower Manhattan area for the time being, as the NYPD, the FBI, all the counterterror officials work to get their arms around this threat and whether there are any additional threats to New York City. Reporting live near the scene, Tony Aiello, CBS 2 News.
All right, Tony, thank you.